Hi there, Mr. Evans here with the first video in this unit on managers, leadership and decision making. We have now moved on in the AQA specification into this unit, managers, leadership and decision making. I'll go through the various topics, but first of all just an introduction, really looking at a high level, particularly at the difference between management and leadership, and this theme of decision making, which, as I identified in the first video that I did, that go through all of these units. So just big picture, I've created a series of videos on 3.1 what is business, an overview of business if you like. This triangle here can be used to represent a business. Okay, these are the various AQA units that are studied for AS. Now, decisions at a corporate level are made at this level here by managers, and then they are passed down to the different functional areas. This unit focuses on managers and leaderships and how they make decisions, etc. So it's worth just identifying the difference between management and leadership. Management tends to involve some organisation of the day-to-day activities that enable a business to achieve their goals. So in other words, management is associated with an organisational function, whereas leadership can be defined as the influence one person has over the actions of another. It's really important that a business has both management and leadership within, and often these will be the same people who are both managing and leading, and in fact there is a very strong argument that everybody needs management and leadership skills, whether you are right at the top of the company or whether you are working on the checkout at Sainsbury's. You need to be able to manage your workload, you need to be able to lead other people to help you and help you carry out your job role, basically. So these are a couple of quotes on leadership taken from the MindTools website, www.mindtools.com. Leaders are people who do the right thing. Managers are people who do things right. Leadership is the art of getting someone else to do something you want done because he wants to do it. So a couple of quotes there on management and leadership. Leadership tends to involve inspiring people, influencing them to do something, getting them motivated about achieving, about doing it, and then going on to achieve their goals. Okay, kind of an inspirational, getting people to follow you in what you want them to do. Managing is more kind of almost mundane but extremely important. Organising a business's resources, analysing the data that comes into it, completing tasks, and then reviewing what has gone well. So, you know, if I had to explain the difference, it's leadership is motivational, managing is organisational. And I've got a couple of pictures there, and I'm not putting, I'm not saying that Richard Branson is more of a manager than a leader. Probably he's more of a leader than a manager. Mary Barra is the chief executive of General Motors. Extremely inspirational that a female has been able to achieve such a high role in what has been a very male-dominated industry, and to do so she's had to demonstrate charisma and incredible leadership skills. So anyway, I hope that helps cement the difference between leadership and management. Leadership, inspiring people to do what you want them to do, managing, organising the organisation's resources, usually done by the same people, often done by the same people, and in fact an argument that everyone throughout an organisation needs both leadership and management skills. And just one more thing on this, both of these are things that can be developed. Okay, it's been lots of studies into this. There is a school of thought that leaders are born. Lots of evidence to the contrary that you can actually train yourself to be a better leader. Okay, so that's a brief overview of managers, leadership and decision making.